Welcome to your MSc Ritual Level 3 Field Show Choreography. Hi, my name is David, and I'll be your instructor and guide. Now, please keep in mind this is suggested choreography. You can enhance or simplify the work as needed. We want you to be as successful as possible. Throughout most of this demonstration, I'll be facing away from you. So imagine, if you will, this is the audience or the front of the field. So look at me as I'm teaching. If I say left, it's your left. If I say right, it's your right. If I ever do something that's right in front of my body, I'll push the flag off to the side so you can see. Now for parts 1 and 4, I will be using a tall flag. Mine is 6 foot. You'll use what's appropriate for your school. But I would like to talk about the parts that I'll be using. We call this the top tip. Where the fabric meets the pole, we call this the tab, and then this is the bottom tip. You've noticed I've taken the bare part of the pole and I've divided it into thirds. We call this the bottom cheater and this the top cheater. I'm going to refer to this a lot. Also, I've done mine in white tape on a dark pole. What you can do is you can use tape that matches your pole and the audience won't see it. Or if you have 2 sets of poles, use one for practice with the cheater tape on it and then one for performance that doesn't have the cheater on it. But I'll be referring to it a lot. So if I say bottom tip, and if I say tab, that's what I mean. I don't want to see that bottom tip, and your hand can't be down here. It's got to be up where the fabric meets the pole. Or I say tab and bottom cheater, that's what I mean. You don't want to see that. This is going to really aid in cleaning up and in making everything look very clean and precise. Okay? With that being said, we're going to begin with Ritual Part 1. Our first phrase of part 1 is measures 1 through 11. Now this is a long phrase. I'm going to count it as 24, 8, and 12. That's what the drill has. You don't have your equipment in your hand. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. So for right now, I'm just going to strip this fabric and just set it down, and we'll talk about that in a bit. For the beginning of the show, the choreography that I'm doing matches the General Effect Handbook that our company has created. If your school does not use our General Effect Handbook, you can create your own choreography, but you want to make sure that it's unison, okay? Whatever the winds and battery are doing at the beginning, the color guard needs to do the same thing, so it makes a unified statement. We also have in the center of our drill a performer for the auxiliary. They can be a soloist, or they can just be doing their own creative choreography, or do this exact same choreography. We're giving you a lot of leeway with this. So you're going to begin the show, everyone facing to the center. I'm going to begin by facing front. Feet are in second position, which means your heels are underneath your hips, your toes are pointed out, right arms are down at the side in a blade, and your head is up. For our first 24 counts, take the arms and pull them out to a low V on count 1. Pull them out flat on 2, turn the palms up to a high V on 3, pull overhead on 4. You don't have to clap your hands, they're up on 4. Now we're going to reverse. Pull out on 5, pull flat on 6, now watch how they turn, pull to a low V on 7, pull down to your side on 8. Count 9 through 12 is for the left arm, lift up 9, circle 10, 11, 12, it's at a high V, make sure you really stretch the arm. The counts 13 through 16 is for the right arm, up 13, 14, 15, 16. Now if you wish, I'm going to drop my arms, if you wish you can add a left lunge on 9, go to the right 10, 11, lunge left on 12, lunge to the right on 13, come around 14, 15, but 16, just straighten the legs. I almost dropped my right arm. Count 17 through 20 is for the horns to pick up their instruments, but again, I want this to be in unison. So turn your hands to a palm up, take your left foot behind your right, 17, 18, 19, 20. The horns will be picking up their instruments and standing up. You're just going to put your hands together in a blade on count 21, 22, 23, 24. That gives the instruments, the winds and the battery, time to set down and pick up. Okay? So we're going to do these 24 counts all in place. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11. And 12, 13, 14, 15. And 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now the next 8 counts, you're moving in drill, and you're going to move into the center circle. 8 counts, but you can do it double time. So your feet go 1 and 2 and, left, right, left, right. That's what's called double time. My arms are also going to do choreography double time. I'm going to face you first. The left arm is going to do a blade 1, 2, and, 1 and, then the right arm goes 2 and. Okay, so I'm going to face this way. You're moving in drill. You're facing the direction of travel coming into the circle. Left arm 1 and, right arm 2 and, left arm push it down 3 and, but keep it at a low V. Right arm 4 and, turn 5 and 6 and then take them to the left 7 and 8 and. And I count 8 and, you've now shrunk that circle around that center performer who could be doing a flag solo, being doing something up on a prop, etc. So here we go, moving in drill. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Now, for the final 12 counts, the first 4 is in a slow tempo, the last 8 is in a fast tempo, so you got to remember that. You're facing into the form, then you're going to turn out from the form. Facing into the form. On count 1, you're going to take the left arm, let me make space here, you're going to lunge in with the left foot and the left arm, 1, 2, you're going to bring the right arm up, 3, 4. Then you're going to turn over your right shoulder, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you notice I am now facing out from the circle and I pivoted to the right. So what foot's in front? My right foot's in front. Just look over your shoulder, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up 9, 10. Then bring the right foot back 11, 12. Okay? That starts facing the circle and ends facing away from the circle. So what I'm going to do, let's do it facing this way. Okay? So here's the center of my form. I come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So see how that's sped up? So that's measures 1 through 11. Measures 12 through 15 is a 16 count hold. This is where your equipment's going to come into play at the end of this phrase. Let me just teach first. You are facing out from the circle. Remember everybody, you're facing out from the circle. I'm going to begin with a chassé to the left with both arms going 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to chassé to the right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now divide around the form, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. We're here. The A's are going to turn 9, 10, 11, 12. They're going to go down. And then the B's will turn 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you notice my shoulder has turned a little bit. This is very important. On the next phrase, you're going to be doing phrases that travel around and travel back again. The first time you travel, your left shoulder has to be into the circle. Okay? Here's where the flag comes into play. If you're using my flag and body choreography, you want to start the show with the flag angled around the circle, okay, with the top tip out. You can either do a strip down and fold up, setting it down, or if you have time before the show starts, sometimes it's a little extra time, you do the show fold and then you set the pole on top. But it's very important when you're finished that your left hand is at the bottom, your right hand is at the tab with the palm up, and your left shoulder is to the center of that circle. Okay? Now, if you do not use my choreography on the next few phrases, if you don't use them on the next few phrases, you're going to have the flag set up differently, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. But for right now, we're here. I'm going to pretend that I'm facing out of the circle, and there's my flag. So I shall say 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is for the A's, 13, 14, 15, 16 is for the B's. Our next phrase is measures 16 through 19. We hold for 8, rotate for 8. I'm going to turn completely to the front so you can learn this choreography, okay? I'm going to bring myself around. For the first 8 counts, you're going to stand up. You're going to roll the flag to a tuck as you lunge. 1, 2, 3, it's out 4. Row it back 5, 6, 7, and 8, and it's at a slam. All of this has to be done very, very tight into your body, keeping it inside of the toaster because of the proximity to your other performers. So you can't go out there and tuck and go out there and row back. You're going to take somebody out. You got to make sure you keep it next to your body and next to your body, okay? That's the first 8 counts. Now you're going to rotate your circle. You're going to do a thumb flip, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're at a flat. Change the right hand, 5, 6, cross it over, 7, 8. You are now back to the slam. So this is hold 8, rotate 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And I went to a flat there. You might go to a slam. That's up to you. Now, for measures 20 through 23, it's exactly like we just did. We hold 8 and we move 8, but we have to go back 8 counts. So I'm going to show you how you're going to do that. The first 8 counts, the first 4 counts, is the same tuck and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you're going to do is as you do the row, you simply turn over your shoulder 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're facing back into the opposite direction. You then do the same choreography when you move. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So again, this now takes us to the right. So imagine if I'm facing this way, I'm here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Our next phrase is measures 24 through 27. Here's where the different equipment pickup will come into play. If you're going to do body for all of this equipment work coming up to here, which you are allowed to do, you can change it to doing body equipment, you would then pick up your flag at the end of this phrase. If you're doing my choreography, you're facing around the circle still. You do a cradle, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do a scoop to a flat, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to lift up 9, 10, pull down 11, 12, and then 13 through 16 you have to turn to face the next direction of drill travel because you're going all over the place. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, I might have to turn that way. Or 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, I might have to turn that way. If you face front on the next drill travel, I'd go ahead and put a 4-count turn in there. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, just so that everybody's doing something with their body. Now, if you have done body work all the way up to here, no flag work, you would start the show with the flag stripped to the tip. And look at all you have to do is come up, do body work that gets you to the ground by 12, come up, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and you're ready to go. Okay? So that's why I'm giving you that option where you can enhance or simplify the work. If you want all body work at the beginning of the show, this is where you have to have your flag in your hand. If you're using my choreography, it will look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And don't be afraid to go ahead and put lower body in there while you're holding. Our next phrase is measures 28 through 35. We're going to move for 12 and then hold for 20. On the move for 12, you're passing through a lot of this, so I'm giving you body and simple flag work. We're starting with the flag at a present. You're going to do saute, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Make sure you straighten that leg, push the toe back, and only come up as high as you can without bending that leg. Okay, you don't want to do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, go to a right shoulder. 7, 8, watch my right hand, just open it up. 7, 8, keep it here, 9, 10, pull down 11, 12. And then I'm going to give you a couple different ways to count this. You can go flat on 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, or you can come flat on 1, 2, 3, 4. The drill writer has you moving 12, holding for 20, so it's probably best that you come down as you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, just so you match the band. So we're here, we would have 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Then we're going to hold, as I said, we're going to turn to the front and bring the flag down 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then, that's a little bit of a percussion. Then there's the big loud musical hit, so I like to start that on count 1 again. Okay? It's still 20 counts, but now we're going to use up 16 of them. I just used up 4 to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to step out with the left foot. The flag is going to pop up, so it is in between the two cheaters. 1, 2, your right hand comes off. I'm going to whip 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to cut under 7, 8. Okay, I'm lunging to the left. On 9, I'm going to reverse. 10, start lifting up. I'm taking my thumb to help me. 11, out 12, and here this is really funky. The bottom tip has to come in front of you. The silk's going to come behind you. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Okay, call that a flourish. The pole comes in front. Look how the silk goes behind. Now where's the bottom pole? It's behind, and the silk is in front. It's a really cool, and it gives a nice effect as you tip that up and over. When you're finished, you'll be here on count 16. Okay, so we are going to start this from, we are have the flag stripped. We're going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Now please note 2 things happen. I added lower body in, yay, but I got a sail, B. So you want to make sure when you come cut under here, you have to make sure that you pull around instead of through, okay? If you pull directly through, that's how you get the sail that I just had. Our next phrase is measures 36 through 44. We're going to move for 16, hold for 20. Now remember how the hands were here and here? We're going to do a couple of manipulations. On count 1, don't move the left hand. Just lift the flag up 1, and then on 2, adjust it to a regular right shoulder at your belly button. Move on counts 3, 4. Slide the flag up 5, 6, all the way to the cheater. Pull it back down on 9, 10, and then to attention 13, 14. So I know I didn't give you some of the counts. Those are just moving in drill. So what this will look like is here, we're doing some pass-throughs again. We come up 1, 2, hold 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, 9, 10, hold 11, 12, 3rd, 4, hold 5th, 6. Now we're going to hold for 20 counts. On count 1, you're going to step out with your left foot. The left hand is going to go over the top 1/3 of the way down the pole. So that's 1. I'm going to face this way. Put your thumb out. This helps here. Take the right hand off. The pole's going to go out and away from you, and the top tip's going to come under your elbow, and then it's going to stop behind your head with your right hand facing you. That's going to take you 6 counts, and we can step out, push the body, around, and push the body. So that's 1 through 6. On count 7, 8, you're rolling it around your neck with your right hand. Lift up, watch your right hand. 9, 10, it's changing. 11, 12, it's into a right open tuck, left hand followed it. 13 through 20 is going to be a toss. You're going to pull up. Here's 12. 13, 14 is 2 counts. 13, face out. 14, face in. Center of pole, in the fabric. 15, 16 is going to be a wind up. 17 is a pull for the release. We're going to catch on count 20. Can't do it in slow motion, so that's why I have to talk through it. So this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and you'll catch it on 20. The right hand lifts up, the left hand pushes down. I'm actually going to set this down. If you've never done this before, the right lifts up and the left pushes down. You see where that left is going? They don't both go up and they don't both go down. The right hand gives you the lift. The left hand gives you the rotation. So they both have to work at the same time, okay? Coming across here. 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20. On count 20, right hand at the tab, left hand in the center, straight up at attention, okay? So we're going to put this together. We've already moved, so we're here. We have our 20 count hold. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Measure 45 through 47 is a 12 count hold for everybody but one person. There's one person that runs in the drill and then ends up back in the center again. For that person, what I would have them do is when they catch that attention, simply turn and push that flag up so that they run and that silk is going back. The audience will see them. And when they get into their set, if they're doing the same choreography as everybody else, they'll have the flag on count 11 and 12, or they will, if they're going to do their own solo work, you can have the flag come down however you want. Now for everybody else, we caught the flag at attention. We're going to do a silk toss. Step out with the left foot, 1, 2. Both hands are over the top. On 3, 4, we're going to lunge to the left. Right hand's going to let go, and it's going to go about 12 inches into the silk. 3, 4. You don't want to go too far. On 5, you pull with the right and push out with the left, and it causes the flag to go up and over, and we catch it at a flat. So we're here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 would be the right hand. Turn, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a flat arm turn. Make sure you stay in the toaster. And if you wish, you can add a jump turn in there, a barrel turn, straight leg, pencil, lots of variety for there. And on count 12, you'll end up. So that person that's running, if they want 9, 10, 11, 12, they would face the same as everybody else. But here we go for the people who are holding. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're looking at measures 48 to the end. We have a 4 count shift for everybody, but I think the person in the center doesn't shift, so they stay there. And then we shift for 4, hold for the final 9. We're going to take the flag and just take the right hand to that cheater. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whoosh, everything goes out. Now we're going to hold. Counts 5, no, start on count 1. 1 through 5, I'm going to face front. I'm going to do a big top cone and then slice it off to the left. I want you to make sure when you're here, don't do like a flat cone behind you. You want that cone to stay way up in the air. So we're here, 4, come 1, 2, 3, 4, slice it across 5. We're going to lunge into it. We're going to do a up and over toss, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what did I do? I squeezed both hands and then my left hand catches it upside down. Keep squeezing so the right hand can go over the top into the plie, bottom tip. 9, we pull up and we look at the audience. Okay? So here we go, final moving for 4, holding for 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Our first phrase of ritual part 2 is 16 counts, measures 1 through 4. We'll be going to moving to the front for an equipment change. From your ending position, you're going to bring your right hand to the tab, take the left hand, turn it over, and then pull it down. That's probably going to take you 4 counts to do that as you start moving in drill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you keep moving in drill all the way till you get to the front sideline, then you set this flag down for an equipment change. You can add character and body in here with leaps and turns. Those of you who are coming from the back, you have more opportunity for body. Those of you who are closer to the front, you can get there sooner, and when you get there, you could strike like a really aggressive pose, and then everyone go down at the same time. So this, you want to fill this in coming from off on the field to the front sideline. Again, when you get there, everyone needs to be at the front sideline, and then we'll go on to the equipment change. Our next phrase is going to be measures 5 through 12. This is an equipment change, and then a soloist comes out. Now, I am using just a bare pole for this song. What I have is a wooden pole, which is available with a cap on each end. You could use a regular flag pole with a cap on each end. You can even use PVC. I don't have any release tosses with this, so it does not matter if it is weighted or not. You could also, if you wish, to go with your theme, add streamers on each end. If you do that, I recommend both ends and the same colors. The reason I'm saying that is, say you have red streamers and then you have white streamers. If somebody makes a mistake and picks theirs up wrong or does an extra spin, theirs is going to have, you know, yellow and red, and it's going to really goof up your look. So if you put optional streamers on, make sure whatever you put on one side, you put on the other. So for measure 5 through 12, the first 8 counts, everyone goes down for an equipment change. Then the next 8 counts, one person is coming out for a solo while everyone else stays there. Also, what I've done is, because I have a 6-foot pole, I put a piece of cheater tape 1.5 feet from this end and 1.5 feet from this end. It's not divided into equal thirds. I thought by doing that your hands are too close together, so I have your hands out a little bit farther. The solo who's coming in, quickly change equipment, stand up and turn back on count 8, move on to the field, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn front, 7, 8. And then they have 16 counts of a solo. This is totally optional. You can put anything in here that you wish. It could be only dance, it could be dance with the flag, or it could be my flag work. What I'm going to do is, this is like what you did in the first song, but it's with the right hand now. Lift up with the right, flourish out, squeeze, and then dive down. Now see how the hands are here? That's 1 through 8. Push down 9 into plie, up and stretch 10, down 9, pull up 11, and then you're going to lift with the left hand, 3rd, 4, grab 5th, and you have to slide your hand, 5th, 6th. So the flag ends up exactly where it started with both hands over the top, okay? So I'm going to do this for the soloist, and then just so I know, so that you understand, in the next phrase, there's a few people who are coming in. They're going to stand up with their hands in the exact same way. But this is phrase measure 5 through 12. We have change 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Soloist 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Measures 13 through 20, we have some more people entering the field, and then they're holding. So they move for 16, hold for 16. On the first 2 counts, everyone turn and face the direction of your travel. So most of you are going to be going 1, 2, because you're traveling on that way. Even the soloist will turn. Okay? So 1, 2 is a turn. Bring the flag to your chest on 3, 4. All the way up 5, 6. Pull down over the next 7, 8, and if you want, you can plie, 7, 8. Lift and row with the right hand, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep moving, 13, 14, and then turn front, 15, 16, which I know now I'm backwards, but that's because I taught it facing the camera. So what it will look like is move, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So now we're facing the front. You're going to step out with your left foot. On count 1, lift the left hand 1, or the right hand, left hand goes left, 1, 2, drop flat 3, and make sure that your left hand is palm up. 3, hold 4. Take the left hand, I call it down, up, and over. 5, 6, 7. And on 7, I'm dropping into a plie with both knees, and I'm turned towards the end zone, and my right hand is at right about in the center of the pole. Okay, 7, and we hold on 8. And face this way, so you can see what's going to happen. See the bottom of the pole? It's going to come in and around. Okay, you're going to go back behind you. You're going to catch it with your right hand, palm forward in the middle of the pole. Okay, so here's 5, 6, 7, hold 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you lift with the right hand. You do what we call a back scratch with the right hand, and you turn. Okay, so a lot of things happen. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So it's a back scratch all the way into a low V tucked out. Okay, so we're going to put this together. Remember, we just turned to the front. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, hold 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. The next phrase is measures 21 through 28. Everyone is moving onto the field here for 16 counts, and then we're going to hold. When you're moving onto the field, you're going to, the people on the front sidelines, yours is easy. You're just going to put your right hand in the middle of the pole and go. 2, 3, 4. So everybody faces their drill. Don't do anything complicated from the front. Just bam, you're going. Okay, now I'm going to turn this way to face because I'm teaching. We're here. You move 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the left hand to the chest. 5, 6, 7, 8, like we did at the beginning of the show. A full circle. 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to pull through 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Now, I want to explain something real quick here. If you are passing through people, if some of your drill has some of you passing, go here on 16. That would be everybody. Don't have some of you here and some of you there. I think it will be best to look consistent, but the reason I'm saying that is if you need to fit through. Now, if there's enough room in your drill that you can pass through like this and you don't hit an instrument player, that's fine. Okay, I'm just giving you that little heads up. So we're going to be here on 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. We're going to bow as you're moving in drill. 17, 18, 19, 20. Don't hit the ground. Come right back up. 21, 22, 23, 24. Squeeze with the left hand. 25, 26. So it's at a regular right shoulder. Keep it here. 27, 28. Flatten 29, 30. And every turn front, 31, 32. So again, you're saying, David, you keep turning backwards. No, it's because when I teach it, I'm facing one way, all right? So let's do this as if we're moving in drill. So we're here. Move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. For measures 29 through 36, we are holding for 32 counts. You're going to sort of think of this like a flagpole now, okay? We're at a flag. The left hand is going to slide up to the cheater, which is a little bit up, that's okay. And then we're going to do a double loop with our right hand. You're going to step out with your left foot. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Now, I'm going to give you 2 options here. You can come up, back scratch, and out. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if you don't have time to do that back scratch, you would just come up 5, 6, 7, 8. So see how I'm just pushing it with both hands, okay? So this is one-handed, okay? And this is two-handed, depending upon which works for your group, okay? Then 9 through 16, we're going to come up flat over our head, spin, and turn. We're doing that because the band is doing this cool do-si-do, so it's like we're going to give energy to it. So we're here. You come up 9, 10. Your left hand has to face you, and you're grabbing it with your thumb. You're going to start turning 11, 12. The left hand takes over. 13, 14. The right hand takes over. 15, 16. Look at this. We are exactly where we started from. Now, 17 through 32 is going to be the same thing. You just have to move and change your hands on 1, 2, 3, 4, or 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and you're right back to where you started from. So I'm repeating 1 through 16, and then it does it again, 17 through 32. So let's put this whole thing together. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 3, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. For measures 37 through 52, we're going to turn to the back, face the back, and then turn to the front. That's for 24 counts, and then we're going to hold for 40. I'm going to teach this as if start this way, just look over your shoulder so you can turn and learn this. Turning to the back, 1, 2. Now we're going to lift into a back scratch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're in a tuck. 9, 10, let it come out of your elbow, 11, 12, row 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. You're at right shoulder. This is where my drill has a couple of you passing through. So we're going to do a step sauté, step knee up. 17, 18, 19, 20. So just 19, 20, it comes up. Then you're going to turn front, 21, 22. That gets you through your pass through. 23, 24, we go flat. Okay? So let's do this together before we do the hold. So everybody start facing me. Remember, we turn back field. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. Now we're going to hold. Step up with the left hand, step out with the left foot, change your right hand, 1, cradle 2, 3, coming up 4, open 5, 6, cheater 7, cheater 8. So when you're done, you're in that position that I like. On 9, 10, we're going to push to the left. 9, 10, and we're looking flat up and over it. We're going to reverse to the right. 11, 12, we're looking over it. We're going to do a full turn. 13 to the back, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so look how all this looks together and look at my body. 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 3rd and 4 and 5th and 6th. On count 17, pull back with the left hand. 17, 18, 19, 20. We call it what's into a slam. And then we're going to go up and over with the left hand. 21, 22, 23, 24. Keep it in your left hand, and the tip does end up behind you. 25 through 28, I'm going to step up and over with my left foot. 25, 26, 27, 28. Look at my right hand. It's palm up. Because 29 through 32, I'm going to go up and over the back. 29, 30, 31, 32. You're facing the end zone. Right hand, can you see it, is palm up. On count 33, pull it flat, straight up and down. Then we're going to do a thumb flip, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Let's get there on 38. 38, hold, 39, 40. Okay? We'll put this together. Remember, we just did the 24 count move, and we ended up facing to the front, and this hand is here. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, hold 39, 40, and I'm going to just put a little disclaimer in here. You want to look forward at the end. So when you come down, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, for measures 53 through 68, we're moving for 32, we're holding for 32. The drill that I have, yours probably does too, has the color guard going inside of wind diamonds, okay? You're going to turn and face the drill, passing through at all different times. So what we're going to do is really have fun with the character here. Begin by pulling the pole up and then putting your right hand in the center, keep the thumb up. This allows you to do your own free choreography all the way through. The only thing that you want to happen is when you get to counts 31, 32, make sure you're facing front and you slide this right hand up so you can hit it into the ground. So 31, 32, you're facing front and you are in the middle of your formation, right hand at the cheater. On the characterization, do what is best for you and what's most comfortable for you. Don't go outside of your zone. In other words, if you cannot do a great saute, do not do a bad saute, okay? If you have people in your group that can go down and do a somersault or do a cartwheel or jump, all of that, but just remember, it has to be very, very well performed. It can't just look like somebody said, go out there, do something. You've really got to perfect it as your season goes along, okay? So now we're into our hold. We're going to step and we're going to lunge to the left for the first 4 counts. We're going to push the flag 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to lunge to my right, 5, 6, 7, 8. My left arm is going to come around 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to reverse 3rd, 4. It's a little bit faster, 5th, 6th. So on 16, I'm at a shoulder hip angle, palm down, palm up. Then I'm going to do a cone, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to turn 21, 22, 23, 24. Remember, I'm inside of the band here. I'm going to push 25, take your right arm back, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then come right back up, 30, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we're going to end up at a shoulder hip angle. So this is after the characterization. 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Our final phrase of ritual part 2 is measure 69 to the end. We move for 16, we hold for the final 18. Now remember, you are here at the shoulder hip angle. Again, you're doing pass-throughs, so we're going to do character for 14 counts no matter what it is. By the time you get to count 16, you're going to go to a regular flat by moving your right hand to the middle of the pole and your left hand to the bottom tip. So when you're moving forward or moving through the character, whatever your choreography is, go 15, 16. Now we're going to hold. We're going to step out on 1, lift the pole straight up and down. Turn to the back on 3, lunge and slam. Repeat it to the other wall on 5, lunge and slam on 7. On 9, 10, sweep the left foot back. We're going to go to the front 45 corner, 9, 10. We're going to back scratch 11, down 12, 13, up 14, bring it down to the corner, 15, 16. You can also add in here, as you're coming up, take the body all the way down as you do that. Then you have the last 2 counts on 17 and 18. You could do unison 17, 18, or you could have everyone do something different with their body on 17 and 18, as long as you keep the pole here. So I could come down 15, 16, 17, 18. Someone else could come down 15, 16, 17, 18. Someone could come down and do this thing that I already did, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you can do either unison, everybody do the same pose, or pick a variety of poses. So here we go. We're going to move forward. Ready, and move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18. Our first phrase of ritual part 3 is measures 1 through 8. It's a total of 32 counts. We have a group that's leaving the field. We have a group that's staying on the field. Let's address the group that's leaving. So from your ending pose, whether you're all in unison or your arms are all different, all you do is turn on your left foot over your left shoulder to the back, grabbing your right hand on the pole, and then leaving in drill. Now, if you get out on the field and you realize it would look better that you did a shoulder-hip angle, that would be fine. But don't do any choreography. You're simply going to go from your pose, turning to the back, and leaving the field. Now, the group that's staying on the field, we're going to do some choreography together, and then a soloist stays out. So what we're going to do is from your pose, again, doesn't matter if we're unison or everyone's different, you're going to set the pole down on 1, 2, step out into second position, lift the arms flat, 3 with the palms up, 4 to a high angle, pull across 5, 6 with the left, pull across 7, 8 with the right, and you notice how I am pulling in some of the choreography from part 1. That's 8. And then 9, 10, I need to get down to your pole, and I'm thinking of something. It could be a leg, it could be a pull back, it could just be something, but you want to just something dramatic. You just don't want to go 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't just want to drop down. But we'll come down to the ground on 9, 10, and then the people that are leaving to go to the front, you're going to squeeze it 11, 12, and you're going to stand up. You're then going to leave to the front of the field and change equipment, which we'll address on the next page. We have a performer who's staying out into that staging area. I think this would just be really cool for that person. But I just want to let you know, if you want to do a total dance here with all kinds of creative choreography, that would be up to you and the strength of that performer. But this would work just as well for those with limited, staff. If we're here, they would come up slowly, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Then they would use that staging area. I'm almost thinking of it like they're guarding the perimeter and they're watching the band and they're looking around, and it could just be really cool movement in there, and they're just filling up that entire staging area. They'll stay there until the end of their phrase, and then they'll leave on the next page. So let's just go through the choreography of the group that's holding, and then I'll continue on with the soloist. So we're here, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Now we're moving on to measures 9 through 14. I'm going to count it as 20 and 4. The soloist will leave to the front. Don't do any characterization, just leave to the front. They'll join in according to the drill. We have a group that's coming from the front and a group that's coming from the back. You're going to face the direction of travel. So if you're coming from the back, look at the audience. If you're coming from the front, look at the band, okay? Don't try to face and back up. You're going to go onto the field. Before the show starts, you'll have your flag set up. I'm using an oversized swing flag. I have it on 1/2 inch C PVC. For those of you who are wondering, it's at the hardware store. Make sure it has a C in front of it, C PVC. This is a 44-inch sleeve. It's a 48-inch pole, so I have 4 inches of handle. Before the show starts, you'll take the silk up, and then you can put this underneath just so the wind doesn't catch it, but don't start with this rolled up, okay? So I measure right before you come in, so we say the end of measure 8, you would stand up. You can let that tail drop down. Your arms are here. Now remember, some of you are facing the field, but you're doing the exact same choreography. We're going to lift the flag up 1, 2, stretch it high, down 3, 4. Push to the left 5, up 6, over 7, down 8. Pull up 9, plie down 10, straighten your legs and turn 11 and 12 and. Now, the next 8 counts, I'm going to keep counting on count 13. Some of you are going to keep moving from the back, and some of you are facing to the front, or you're on the field and you're here, okay? What we're going to do is the group let's just do the choreography first. We're going to row it down 13, 14. We're going to push it off 15, 16. We're going to do an arm 17, 18. Squeeze in 19, 20. Now let me just address, there are some people who are here. You will go 13, 14, keep your feet apart, 15, 16, you can lunge, 17, 18, we can lay away, 19, 20, we're flat. So everything but those 2 counts right here is exactly the same. Now everyone is holding for 4 counts, and this is where the silk opens up. I like to tell you to pull down with your thumb. Don't just let go, because if you pull down with that thumb, if anything was caught up on the tip, you're going to allow it to pull down. So we're here. You're going to do a big up and out, 1, 2 with both arms, then lunge left, 3, 4, lunge right. So that is a hold. I would like to do both groups. I'm going to do the group that's coming on from the back and the group that is coming on from the front. So this is the back group. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Keep moving. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold 2, 3, and 4. And then the group that's coming on, look over your shoulder. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 3rd, 4, 5th, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now on measures 15 through 19, I have that front group who's still staying here, and I have a back group who's continuing to move on. I'm going to give you 2 options. The first option, let me give you 3 options. First option is the back group, simply move and drill and let that flag flutter as you're moving. Second option for the group in back, move and drill but add simple left arm work, nothing that's too distracting. Your third choice, which is my least favorite, is you would do the exact same choreography as the front people, but you'll just be moving in drill. I think that just makes it a little cluttered, and the drill writer's intent is to pull more focus up front, okay? So for the people who are in front, who are holding, your choreography for the first 12 counts will be step out with your left, or you're already out with your feet. So we're going to do a bottom cone, 1 and 2, up 3 and 4, that's a top cone. You're going to come down to the left, 5, switch to the left hand, 6, all the way up and around, 7, 8. Continue the momentum to a back row, 9, 10, and then sweep open 11, 12. If you notice, you're here, and that other group that was moving in for 12 counts, they're now in that same position, because we're all going to hold for 8. This is the big dramatic build. We come up 1, drop spin 2, into left hand 3, back scratch 4, 5, down to left 6, sweep to the right 7, put the right hand on it, your left hand's going to slide down a little bit so that on 8 your right hand is taking over and we're facing, I'm giving a little bit of a lunge, we're facing to the end zone, okay? So that last 8 counts is for everyone. The first 12 counts, I gave you a couple of different options. So we're here, 1, 2, ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12. Everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, measures 20 through 26, we continue holding. This is our big feature hold for 28 counts. Remember, we came up on 8. That's going to go right into your momentum. I don't know if you've done a double butterfly before, but here we go. You're going to go on the left side of your body, on the right side of your body, in front of your body, behind your body, and then it repeats. Left side, in front, behind. You can do that a whole bunch of times, but we're just going to do it twice on every beat. So we're going to begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 9 through 12, we're going to pull the flag down and up, turn, and do a flip. So we're going to come 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I call that a flip because it flipped in front of your body. 13 through 16, 2 big giant figure eights, lunging left and right using both arms. 13, 14, 15, 16. You're going to come down 17, up into the left hand, 18, around 19, pull across 20, and there feels like it slows down just for a second. 21. So you want to hit that when the band cuts off. So there's 21. Look at my tendu. I'm stretch up. Hold 22, 23, 24. Come slowly. 25, 26, 27, 28. That's when it just, everything dies down. Okay? So we're going to do our big feature here, starting with the right hand, double butterfly. And if you can't hear me, I do apologize because the silk does make some extra noise. Just remember, I'm doing every beat. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28. Our final phrase of part 3 is measures 27 to the end. We're going back field for 20 counts, then holding for the final 9. When you're going back field, this is again moving in character, but the character I feel is that you want people to look at you. You want to draw the audience in. So when we're here, when you're turning to the back, you keep the flag in your left hand, but randomly you can have people, I want to make sure I don't step on that, you can randomly have people stop and look at the audience and then continue again. Those of you who have the farthest to go, say you're in the front and you've got to get all the way to the back, your free form might be simple, running and jumping to get you. But those of you who have more time, when you're in the back, stop and then drag people, okay? You're getting 20 counts of double time to arrive back at your set. Then you have a 9 count hold. If you have a prop that has something that someone can climb up, you would have the one flag who's in the farthest back would climb up that prop with their flag at the end, and then they would just do something that's just a nice up, and they would stay up there. Everyone else, well, actually it would be in your left hand. Well, you could switch to your right. Everybody else, you would do something where you are facing this way. Everybody take the flag down and then gesture up to that person. If you don't have a prop that you're climbing up, that's okay. What you can do is these people could actually go all the way down to the ground while this person that's farthest in the back would just remain standing. So you'd have this layer of everybody low and one person high. So the drill writer gave a great opportunity here for a wonderful staging in the back. We want you to take full advantage of that. You're going to move down time 20 in character, gesturing to the audience, then fill up the end of the phrase with the silks going down, one person going up, and then they would pose. Our first phrase of ritual, part 4, is measures 1 through 6. We have a small group who's entering for 8 counts and then holding for 16 counts. This small group will need to change equipment and face front between songs 3 and 4. So as an example, if your flag is here and you're doing some sort of a pose that I had done, at the end of part 3, you would simply turn to the front and stand up with your flag at a right slam. Everyone else can remain in that pose and during the first phrase can get their equipment. You're going to move for 8 counts. Just move at a right slam, but if you want, you can push forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're in our position. Step out with your left foot. On count 1, 2, slide the right hand to the cheater. Count 3, the left hand touches the right hand. Count 4, the right hand goes to the tab and both thumbs are up. On count 5, you're going to lift with the right hand, squeeze the left hand, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to come into our hip. I'm leaning away from it. 9 through 12 is the top cone. 9, 10, 11, 12, and it's going into a tuck. Then we're going to roll out, 3rd, 4, pull through, 5th, 6th. You can also add right here a rond de jambe with your feet. Step on the left, up, swing, out. So putting this phrase together, it will look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Our next phrase is measure 7 through 14. We're going to move for 24, hold for 8. This is where everyone is entering. So those of you on the last phrase, you'll get prepared and come up to a right slam. We begin by bringing the flag into a tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll it into a cradle. 5, 6. Watch my left hand. 7, 8. It's going to push down between the two cheaters. It's going to push down. Do a figure 8 to the audience. 9, 10, 11, 12. Full circle. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Now your left hand will come off. 17, supercross 18. Grab the cheater. 19, 20. Come to a flat. Push down 21, across 22, lift up 23, flat on 24. You notice that I'm keeping the left hand on the hip. Now we're in our position. We're going to do the same up and over that the first group did, but then it's going to go into a toss. So we push up 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we're going to do a full release, and the flags are going to catch upside down. So I'm here. We come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Catching thumb up at the tab and the bottom cheater. So putting this phrase together, it will look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're looking at measures 15 through 22. We're going to move for 24, hold for 8. We're doing a pass through here. We're going to begin, I'm going to face this way. We're going to do a big bottom cone with the flag pulling forward and the bottom tip coming up over your head. That's the first 4 counts. So I'm going to come forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Push down flat 5. See how I move my left hand to the tip. Up to a right shoulder on 7, and I change my right hand to straight up 8. Keep moving as you start passing through 9, 10, 11, 12. On 13, I'm going to slide up to the cheater like we did before and add in sautés. 13, 14, 15, 16. Pull back down to a right shoulder on 17. Keep moving 18, 19, 20. Pull down to attention on 21. Keep moving 22. Flatten it out 23. Hold 24. Now for our 8 count hold, we're going to do a flat toss for the first 3 counts. So you're going to step out with your left foot. We simply pull up and it comes over your head. 1, 2, 3. Come down 4, 5 into your hip. 6 over the head. 7, 8. And I'm going to be pulled back. You sort of have to open your hand here. 8. I'm going to be facing towards the right end zone because of the next move that we do. Okay? So again, it is a flat toss that goes right into the dive. Okay? So putting our hands here, moving forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're looking at measures 23 through 30. It's a 30 count move and we're moving to the right the entire time. So that's why we're here. We're going to begin by pushing down with the left hand, lifting up with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're diving it to the left pocket. We're going to reverse 5, 6, 7, 8. Right back to where we came from. Lift up with the right hand and let it go. 9, 10, 11, 12. So your hand is coming out here. Then it's a simple upside down toss. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So you simply let it go forward. The tip comes in towards you, not outside of your elbow, but inside your elbow. We're here. Do a circle with the right arm. 17, 18, 19, 20. Add in 2 chassés if you want. 21, 22, 23, 24. Keep moving and drill as you body wrap. 25, 26, 27, 28. Grab 29. Pull forward 30, 31, 32. And on count 32, you're going to step out with your right foot because you're in your position. So we're going to put this phrase together, and we're starting by our hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 3, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Next, we're looking at a nice long hold. It's a 48 count hold, measures 31 through 42. I'm going to break it into 32 and 16 for you to learn it. Okay, so learn it as 32 and then 16 and then put it all together. I tried to pick up on the brass sound, then the woodwind sound, the brass sound, then the woodwind sound. So I hope you enjoy this. And the more lower body you add as the season goes along, the more exciting this is going to be. First thing we're going to do is the right hand is going to slide to the cheater, pushing forward. Then the left hand is going to go over the top at the tab and it's going to come in. Now, for those of you who are a little bit shorter, just make sure you really bend and get this pushed away. So I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8. My right hand is going to go just below the left. We're going to turn 9, 10, 11, 12, and a little hip circle, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. You see how my right foot had that nice little dig in there, okay? Next, we're going to do a toss. The pole is going to come in front of you, then the silk is going to come around and lift. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Very difficult for us to do that slow. Obviously, you know that, okay? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Turn to the left, 25, 26, 27, 28. Keep a body wrap going, 29, 30, 31, 32. It's now in a right tuck under your right arm. So this is the 32 counts on the hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, turn 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We're going to continue now with the last 16 counts. You're going to lift up with your left hand, we call it a money, right between the two cheaters, 1, 2, thumb flip 3, 4, fall 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right. Right hand's going to help out here. We're going to turn 9, 10, 11, we're to the corner, 12, 13, 14, we're down, 15, 16. We call that a satellite turn. So the flag goes up at an angle and back down again. So putting this phrase together, look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Next, we're looking at measures 43 through 52. We move for 16, hold for 24. We just did the satellite turn and pulled it in. Bring the flag flat on 1, to the eyes on 3, do a left row 5, 6, 7, 8. Flat on turn 9, up 10, 11, down 12, back row 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and you're going to flatten it off on 16. So putting the move together, it will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Now the drill that I have has you in a big curve or a big letter C. You're going to divide into 3 groups. You can either go like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or a group of 1s, a group of 2s, a group of 3s, whichever works best for you. Or you can even start it from the back, a group of 1s, a group of 2s, a group of 3s. You'll be doing the same choreography. Group 1 will do it on 1 and 3, then group 2 will do it on 3 and 5, and group 3 will do it on 5 and 7. Then we're going to reverse it. Group 1 goes 9, 11, next group 11, 13, and the last group 13, 15. So if you just think about it, it's every other count, a group starts every other count. For the first part, we're going to do a pop and a cut. So 1 is straight up, 3 is under, or 3, 5, 5, 7. Reverse 9, 11, or 11, 13, or 13, 15. Then everybody's going to be in unison. We're going to do the toss like we did in part 1, but the prep is a little bit different. 17, the left hand waves to the audience in between the cheaters. 18, the right hand lets go and moves into the silk. Then 19, 20 is the carve, and then 21 is the toss like we did in the first song, and we catch the flag at attention. So here's 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. We're catching it at attention. That's all in unison. So again, let me just reverse. We did the 16 counts moving. Now we're going to do group 1, group 2, group 3, group 1, group 2, group 3, everybody. All right? Here we go. I'm going to be group 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Everybody. 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. For measures 53 through 55, we're still holding. You still have 3 groups. You can do the exact same groups as before or change it up into a different idea that I gave you. The important part is somebody comes to right shoulder on 1, somebody comes to right shoulder on 3, somebody comes to right shoulder on 5. So if I'm here, if I'm the first group, I go 1, next group goes 3, next group goes 5, and everybody comes down on 7. If you wish, you can have the first group go 1, 2, 3, the next group go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last group go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only difference is when you come to a flat, you decide what works best for you. So we're all here on 11, hold 12, then we do a thumb flip, we're here on 7, hold 8, and we all do 9, 10, 11, 12. Excuse me, I missed my count there for just a minute. I don't want you to get confused. So I'm here, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you understand that. The thumb flip does not toss. It simply goes to what we call the meat of your thumb. Don't throw it in the air. 9, 10, 11, 12. Measures 56 and 57 is an 8-count move. You're scattering out onto the field. You're going to keep moving 8 more counts after this, but let's just address these counts so it matches the drill. Turn and face the direction of travel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your left elbow. 5, 6. Shoot it up. 7, 8. Okay? So ready? And travel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our final phrase is measure 58 to the end. We're going to move 8 more and then hold through the end, and I'll give you those counts. You're traveling in drill. You just came up here on the previous phrase. Come down 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep moving 5, 6, turn front, 7, 8. So that locks you into your position. So all it is the arm down for 4, keep moving in drill, and face front. Now for our ending, I'm going to count this as 8 and then 28, okay? 8 and then 28. Makes it easier. For our 8 count, we're going to do a neck roll with the bare end of the pole. I'm going to cross 1, 2, shoot up 3, 4, pull down 5, 6, 7. My left hand's going over the top, and then 8, my right hand goes over the top. Now it's not exaggerated like that. I just want you to understand that it's flipping over, okay? So I'm here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This now sets you up for your final big ending. I'm going to use a phrase from part 1 and a phrase from the bear pole section in part 2. So you've got all this. We're just going to piece it together. This is great for the ending of shows because a lot of times you're running out of time and you go, oh yeah, we already know how to do that. So for the first 16 counts, we're going to do the pop and the whip from song 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Then, do you remember when we did the 45 degree with the bear pole? You're going to slide your left hand down. That would be 17, 18, back scratch 19, 20, up 21, 22, 23, 24. We did that at the very end of song 2. The only thing that's different is right here, the pole went down, and we're pulling it up and in. And to do that, it's not complicated. Come up in your chin and catch it at the tab and bring it down. Now that brings me right here. You have those last 2 accents, da, da. You're going to decide what your theme is and what you're trying to project for the end of your show. One suggestion is you would set the flag down, bam, and you would all point towards or pose towards the center prop. Another idea is you would set it, you're here, you would set it down, up, and you do like big gestures towards the audience. Or the third idea, again, depending upon your theme, I could see everybody collapsing out. Now, I have to be a little careful here. I have a microphone on my hip, but from here, you would simply move that left foot even more, drop, and everybody could lay out in different positions, which could look really cool for the whole auxiliary to lay out. So I'm going to put this ending together, and I'm going to do the pose where I do it towards the audience, okay? So we're here. You notice my mic's right there. All right, so we have from the neck roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Bop, bop. So this concludes the choreography for your ritual show. Remember, you are more than welcome to enhance or simplify the work as needed. The more lower body and expression you put into this choreography, the better off it will portray to the audience. If you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Enjoy the show and have a great season.